What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of Cub Reacts, as we jump into a brand new reaction. Very excited to get into this one. It's from a brand new artist that I've never heard of. Again, I may be very much missing the mark, but it comes to us from an artist called Samnsey. Really excited to get into it. What caught my eye was, of course, the collaborative features on this one. Kelvynboy, Black Sherif, and Darkovibes. A really interesting collection of artists to be involved. The track goes by the name Kuacha, and again, this is the first time listening to Samnsey, so I'm excited to see how it comes together as an overall composition. As always, friends, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And again, as this is a new artist, do be aware we will be pausing a lot. There will be a lot of conversation as we're here to break it down from an analytical point of view. We'll be breaking down the production, the vocal performance, any sort of lyrics we can break down as well. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Hopefully you do enjoy. If you're not so keen on the sort of heavy sort of talking side of things, I will leave a link to the original in the description down below. But let's get into this one right about now. Loving those sliding bass lines right from the jump.
Money, I know they wait for money. I just the chase money. I know they wait for money.
So right from the jump on this one, we're getting what seems to be a halftime sort of structure, much more sort of on the rap side, which is very cool. Again, it's cool to hear this kind of stripped back approach. We're hearing a lot of kind of subtle percussion in the background, kind of little percussive taps doing a lot. Those kind of rolling, very kind of slidey 808 bassline stabs, kind of moving up and down. Really, really cool with the sort of portamento effect with them moving up and down. Sounds very, very cool. Again, the instrumental's nice. This sort of plucked guitar line running throughout the heart of it as well, and very melodic vocals right from the jump. It sounded cool. Let's go.
Money, money. Some people kill for money. I feel to die for money. I know they wait for money. She said, "Cantina, yeah, bread. I want money for pocket." Some people
I'm loving how floaty this is.
She said, "Cantina, yeah, bread. I want money for pocket."
This is really different, man. Like the whole approach to it's cool. I'm loving the kind of the choral sort of sounds we're getting in the background. That choir very much bursting into the forefront, giving us something very refreshing. And then on top of that, again, the instrumental's just growing. The sort of shakers are becoming more prominent. And that percussion is becoming more and more vivid within the mixdown. It's really interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how everyone kind of brings their own element to this as well, because there's so much room to maneuver with the type of instrumental this is. I know that vocal. I know that vocal sound. I've heard it 100 times, and I'm very excited to get into it. I know there are a lot of Black Sherif fans on this channel, and I can hear that vocal, that sort of lead line. I can always catch it from a mile away. He's got such a distinctive vocal tone. Again, big up all the Black Sherif fans on this channel. You've played a huge part in actually pushing us up to, we're approaching 37,000 subscribers now, which is absolutely crazy. Big up each and every one of you guys. It's mad.
Give me the guala, see this and iras. Wanna me pour me, I know one wahala. See the dollar, baby Nayoka. Live in my crib, she won't feel the fire. Me on the street,
bro, his melodies are crisp, bro.
Best believe when I say me the dagger. One in the street, see me boy be sabacha.
You know what? He really suits a slightly slower instrumental. The way he's able to maneuver the melodies of his vocal up, down, left, right, and just bring this very kind of uplifting texture to his voice. There aren't many people in the world that can do what Black Sherif is currently doing. He's absolutely killing this. Again, what I love about him is this kind of, if you imagine kind of like a wave going up and down like that, that's what his vocal does, and it goes up and down with the rhythm, so it'll be like and it's a very kind of natural thing in the way he raps. Like, it doesn't sound like it's put on. It sounds like that's just naturally how he writes and naturally how those melodies come together. Such a cool verse to kind of land on as well. Those floating vocals in the background are so cool as well. Love it. Something this tune, yeah, is doing very, very well really, really well is the use of ad-libs and kind of backing vocals. They're constantly floating. It almost, if I was to describe how it kind of feels listening to it, it feels like I'm driving down the motorway and those ad-libs are kind of lights flashing past on either side of the road. That's what it kind of sounds like synesthesically to me. It feels like they're very much a side bit, just kind of going, yeah, just flying past. Almost Doppler affecting as well, because they almost seem to go down every time. But yeah, it's a really good use of backing vocals, and it's a really cool way of kind of adding an extra kind of level of colour and texture to the backdrop of this tune, which is quite minimal, to be honest with you. You literally got the drums, the guitar, the percussion, and the bass. That's pretty much it. And then those vocal melodies and the ad-libs are what really gives it that extra sense of direction. Really cool. Little flutes as well. I'm loving the switch-ups in vocals, man. Those high-pitched vocals on a tune like this are always going to sound amazing. There's something so, again, naturally uplifting. It's one of those tunes that hits you in the chest. That vocal just kind of cutting through. You can hear so much emotion behind the vocal line, especially when it's kind of overdubbed in that way. I'm loving, something else I'm loving about this as a kind of creation is the fact it goes in so many different directions. You've got obviously different vocalists all the way through, adding their own textures to what's going on. It's fantastic. I'm really, really loving this as a production, man. Again, the slightly slower instrumental really suits everyone involved. It sounded fantastic. See what I mean about those transitions as well? It's such an important thing on tunes like this to have a good transition. When you're stacking something with this many vocalists who all have quite distinctly different sounds, the transitions are what are the most important part of the tune, realistically, because you've got to tie it all together. Otherwise, it just sounds like three random people sat in the studio together. And the transitions on this have been so crisp. It's been sort of tied together so well. And those little flute lines popping up as well. Just a nice little kind of colourful addition in the higher end of the spectrum. It's sounding crispy, man.
I want money for pocket. Some people they take money play.
Little cowbells being thrown in there as well. So nice, man. Again, I don't know what the translation for Kuacha is. If anyone knows, let me know in the description, in the comments down below. I'm always keen to hear about translations and things like that. Do feel free to leave them in there. I'm always keen to kind of read through them. We do read every comment on the page. But I've got to say, I have very much enjoyed this as an overall creation. The direction, the movement of the instrumental, fabulous. I think all of the vocals we've heard so far have been great as well. What we'll do is we'll let this one run through to the end and then give you our final breakdown. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed, because I've enjoyed this one a lot. That combination, oh my word. Nice way to roll this one out as well. This has been crazy, man. Again, that Black Sherif vocal was probably the highlight for me. But then, to be honest, the Darkovibes vocal was solid as well, man. Like, the whole approach to this has been really, really cool. I'm loving the differentiation between the different vocals. Again, the production on this is fantastic. Big up Samnsey for putting it all together. Sounds fantastic, man. Again, very much dipping into this almost alternative rap kind of angle, which is really, really cool. And it's been fun to watch, man. It has been fun to watch. It's been fun to look through it. I've really, really enjoyed the differentiation, the production value. Towards the end, we're hearing all of these mad kind of bass notations just kind of wibbling all over the place. And then you've kind of got those flute lines stuck in as well. A very enjoyable sonic experience. I really enjoyed this one. So there we go. Guys, if you enjoyed it, let me know what you enjoyed about the tune in the comment section down below. And of course, if you enjoyed this reaction and analysis, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Have a good one, and peace.
Sounding so good right now, but they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.